Okay, Sagittarius. So, as far as your desires, objectives, we have the Knight of Pentacles, which is represented by the diligent and studious worker. The Knights can also represent an event in your life, but the event is definitely represented by action, and it has a lot of energy. So I feel that a lot of you are moving forward with your plans as far as your vocation, occupation, or kind of your life purpose. And as you can see, here's a man here. He's studying. He's very diligent. He's very serious. I just feel like Sagittarius, you take your ideals very, very seriously. Like, you don't mess around. And when you are going to do something, you're going to do it. It's not just about talk. It's not just about fluff. Like, you will produce these results. You will take action. And because it's related to money, to finances, this is your plans. This is your dreams. This is how you're making an impact on the world. And yes, finances are important. You do have quite a few bit of pentacles. It's also an earth sign of Virgo, Taurus, Capricorn. But I just get that you're taking things very seriously this year. Like, it's a new year. You have big goals, big dreams, and you're willing to put your money where your mouth is. Like, you're going to do the work. You're going to show your stuff. This person is very methodical. Like, this is day in, day out. Maybe you're like, I've had some habits, or I've had some things that I feel that I need to work on. And it's like, if you want to lose weight, or if you want to start working out, like, you're serious. It's not about talk any longer. It's about actually doing something. And this is a very positive card because I feel that you're pretty optimistic about your life. You're either waiting for good news to come through, or it already has, or you're hopeful. And not only that, Sagittarius, like, you're going to make it happen. You're not going to just sit by and wait for the world to come to you. Like, you're going to go out and do it. And, you're thinking big. You're not thinking small. This is also someone that's an expert in their field. This is someone that people can go to for advice. You either are an expert, or you want to be an expert, or you're determined to be someone that is very knowledgeable. You are committed to being steady and trustworthy. Like, I also feel that you have like really high, you have a sense of integrity in what you're doing. People can trust you in this field. And it's like, I do feel, as always, Sagittarius, you have a little good luck on your side. So there's no surprise to me. So something you've been working on, working towards, and if it hasn't happened yet, it's like, it's going to happen. You know that this is your year, that the big thing is going to come through, that you're going to work towards it, that it's on its way. So I just feel like you're hopeful, you're positive, you're expectant, but you're also willing to do the work. And now, to kind of emphasize that and to one step further, what you're valuing and identifying with is the Eight of Pentacles, which for some of you, this is career change. Career is very emphasized for you, Sagittarius, and you're a philosopher, you're a traveler, you're an adventurer, you're a spiritual truth seeker. And so you have a big calling. So some of you, this is going to be your time. This is going to be your year where shifts are happening, and you are flexible. You are open. You're like, okay, just because I thought this is my title, this is what I do. No, I know I'm broad-minded. I'm open-minded. You can see here, she's sitting here, her head's turned to the side. It's like she's doing one thing. She's used to her routine, but her ear is always open. She's always listening. If there's a new adventure, if there's a new plan, if there's something else she can try, if there's a way that she can grow or expand. We have an 8. So we're talking about new opportunities related to your work, to your vocation, to your passion. So this is exciting for you, Sagittarius. So some of you do have a new career in the works, or if it's not that extreme, it's like you are going to be about learning new skills, new disciplines, and these are important. If these seeds are being planted, if these ideas are coming to you, they're very important because they could be key in manifesting your ultimate goals and dreams. And this is an earth energy. So just so you know, Sagittarius, it may not be incredibly flashy and like fiery. This is a subtle energy. It's like nuances or synchronicities or intuitions or kind of like gut feelings. This is coming upon you. It's not going to be like a big flashing sign over your head that says, move this way, do this. We have earth energy here. So it's a subtle shift, but I do feel that it is happening. There is growth, there is changes, and there's a sense of learning and open-mindedness that you're identified with. Some of you could be dealing with an earth sign too, a Virgo, Taurus, Capricorn, because you have strong earth energy, but it could also just be your own place in the physical world and how you manifest money and your work and career. So the possible distraction, illusion, or doubt, we do have the 9 of Wands, which is your energy. And the only thing I can see here being a challenge is you're moving forward, Sagittarius. There's no doubt. You're a fire sign. You're a blessed and lucky sign by nature. But no one's perfect. No one is just given everything. There has either been a setback or, fire signs don't like to wait. So because the shifts that I feel are happening when you have the earth energy, this is stuff that doesn't happen overnight. It's not like fire. It's slow and steady, but it is moving forward. So it just could be that you have to fight your own nature a little bit. Fire is like excitable and passionate and wants to move now and have answers now. And the 9 of Wands, if this is going to be the distraction or illusion, it's about you having to wait on something. And also learn how to reflect. If the universe is putting a hold on something, like it's happening, but it's not happening tomorrow, it's like it's going to happen a couple months from now, know that this is an opportunity for you to step back and to pause and to reflect. And not let those small setbacks deter you or obstruct your projects. And also with fire, fire burns intensely, but it can also burn out. And so because what you're pursuing is a big picture thing here, you're going to have to let your fire last. It's going to have to burn. It's going to burn, but you don't want to burn out because the 9 of Wands is a burned out energy. It's being tired. It's being exhausted. So, what you're pursuing may require you to be kind of more level-headed, steady, methodical, and really kind of try to fight letting your fire just get too dim because you could be physically exhausted or worn out. So you're going to be challenged to kind of learn that middle ground, learn that moderation, and to persevere, and to maybe go a little slower than you would like. You are going to be successful, no doubt, but there are going to be some lessons that I feel the universe is trying to have you calm down and pause a little bit more so that you can see some things that maybe you wouldn't see if everything happened so quickly. And this could be why, Sagittarius, because the strategies, the plans for you to make, we actually have the moon. So what this tells me, Sagittarius, is that, there's more than meets the eye. There's more going on in your life, in your soul's purpose, in the big plan, in the collective plan than meets the eye. And there are messages that can only be received when you are quieted, when you are calm, when time stands still. You can see here, she's kind of frozen in the night. This is about understanding things that are real and things that are illusions. What is real in your life? There's some things in your subconscious that might need to come to the surface that are important. It's also about having emotions that are intense and fluctuating. And it's testing you to not jump to any conclusions. It's also showing that your intuition is probably really spot on about things right now, really in tune, but that the timing is a little off. We think we know a lot of things, but you can easily be deceived with the moon card. Things are not always what they appear to be. And so it's about letting time pass to know that some things are muddied right now. And the moon can create shapes and shadows that seem very vivid. It's like, this is real. I know it's real, but things are not as they seem. So I'm just getting that, if you're moving ahead, if it's slower than you think, or if you're feeling a lot of stuff, just know that all is as it should be, that this is how it is supposed to be. It could be dealing with a female. We have strong female energy here, a mother. There could be a woman, a girl that's part of this plan, or this could just be your own feminine, intuitive, subconscious side. So don't act in haste. take time to reflect, let the situation reveal itself, and just try not to be overwhelmed by kind of all of these sensations that some of you might be getting. Okay, right attitude to have towards yourself and others. We have the Devil card, the sign of Capricorn. You know, Sagittarius, you're just being called to, you know, whenever you have the Devil, it's kind of talking about some type of excess that we have in our lives. I mean, this is kind of like the devil offers us to fulfill all the lusts of our flesh, you know, like have whatever you want and you can have it now, but there's a price to pay for that. And so, you know, just be aware of the people in your life, those that are helping your goals and those that are hindering your goals. Who is helping promote your best self? Who is helping promote discipline and strength and confidence and moderation and power? And who is kind of taking your power? Who is robbing you of your power? Maybe they give you a little something in the beginning and then you're left high and dry. I mean, I don't know. But, you know, just clarifying for yourself what works for you. Clarifying for yourself the type of people, the type of relationships that you want in your life, the people that you want going forward in this new year. And just kind of being honest with yourself and doing what is necessary, taking stock and evaluating your true desires, what your heart really wants, being honest. If someone or something is dragging you down, it's time to 86 it. And when you have the Devil card present, some of you feel helpless because, you know, the Devil card isn't easy to let go of. It does offer you something. It does offer you some satisfaction. And there is a little feeling of enslavement. This can be a card of addictions. Maybe a relationship's addictive. It's like you just can't get enough of it, but you know it's not good for you. It can just be self-destructive. And, you know, it's like a lot of times we know we need to let go of someone or something, but it's like, yeah, I know, but I'm not ready. So I do feel for some of you, this is going to be a process, that there are some things that maybe are coming up for you, but, you know, you're not ready to let go of it. And it is what it is, but it's something to at least be aware of and to acknowledge and to see if that's something that resonates with you. So realization or outcome, we have the 3 of Pentacles. So this just tells me this is the commander, and the commander is obviously someone in authority. I mean, Sagittarius, you're a competitive person. You want and you desire to be the best in what you do. And not only that, you generally are. So this is you growing in whatever you're doing right now. We have a 3. It's not completed yet, but it shows that you've made some good headway, that you are commanding attention, that people are looking at you. They're recognizing you as someone with authority, someone that they respect in a leadership role. It's also, I love the Sagittarius because this is attracting money. This is attracting influential people in your life, people that will assist you and will help you, that will aid your dreams and goals. So some of you are going to be meeting people that are going to support your vision and support your beliefs. And I just feel that you're going to get that recognition. You're going to start getting some acknowledgement. People are going to see, hey, you know, they're really stepping up. They've really got something going here. You know, I believe in them. I support them because you have an audience here and you are displaying your talents. You're displaying your abilities. So overall, I think that, you know, you're on a great path. And I think the end of the month is going to finish out well.